saying, I'm going to send the birth announcement for my only begotten son to this group of people that nobody else would give the time of day to. I love that context. I love that wrinkle.
Yeah, I do too. And I love that you draw the thread of shepherds out of this story,
Right.
because at this point they're deeply excluded, but it's almost like the Lord is saying in giving that announcement to the shepherds, hey, remember. Because David, the man after my own heart, was a
Right.
shepherd. And he wrote of God
Right.
saying, the Lord is my shepherd.
That's right.
And so I believe in some ways he's not only redeeming this reputation, if you will, of the
Yeah.
shepherds, he's saying, this is who I am.
Oh, he's saying it's an
Remember.
all-access
that's right.
gospel. The first time I went to Israel about 25 years ago, our guide, we were going down from Jerusalem down to the Dead Sea, and we were by Qumran. He was
Yep.
talking about the scribes and how they had, the Essenes had lived there. It was a monastic cult that died out pretty quick because it was all men. They didn't have any women.
Right.
And so it was a short-lived cult of scribes, but they would write out the word of the Lord, the Hebrew scriptures. They would write that out on parchment. And he talked about how in the late 40s, early 50s, in that area, the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered. And I'm sure all of y'all have heard the Dead Sea Scrolls. I had too before that first trip to Israel. I didn't realize their significance because prior to the discovery, really in our lifetime, or most of our lifetime, those of us who are in stretchy pants, the Dead Sea Scrolls were an epic agricultural find because the Dead Sea Scrolls are the earliest dated Christian writings. They found almost the entire scroll of Isaiah. And what that proved was that the writings of Christianity precede the writings of the Quran, of Islam. Muslim writings. And so it proved that Abba, our Heavenly Father, precedes Allah. It's a historic find. And there are tons of archaeologists still in Israel today, in the Middle East, because it's so arid.
And things are well preserved.
That's right. Things are very well preserved. And so it would make sense if an archaeologist discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls down there that the Essenes had written down by the Dead Sea. But it wasn't an archaeologist in the late 40s and 50s who discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls. It was a shepherd boy.